What's up, pretty woman? You're so pretty, divine feminine. I'm not using the ghost app on this one. That shit is draining the balls off of a sister, okay? So, yeah, you know how we gonna get down. We're just gonna, I hope that's all right with you guys. I'm just gonna give it a break for this message and see what comes up using everything else. Scattering. Are people scattering? People are scattering. There's definitely some energy manipulation reversal going on. And I don't know, what I'm seeing is people, but this is a metaphoric vision, people trying to run from the energy that's chasing them. Scatterbrain, knowing that they screwed up, knowing that they don't really have the means to leave, to hide, to fix it, to run, to flee. Oh, look what time it is, just in case. Right up there in the corner. It's 11:11. Yep. Scatter. That's what I just seen. I love you guys. We're not going nowhere. You, in high vibration, aren't going nowhere. What's up today? What's up today? What's up? Liberator. I believe that you guys are helping people liberate themselves, just free themselves. Go ahead and free yourself. It doesn't have to be even from a person. It could just be just taking weight off your shoulders. It's like, look how she's passing the torch on. Like, here, you want it? Take it. There could be nobody there, but you don't want it. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Liberating yourself from what? Addictions, toxic behavior. You know what's on right now? I love this song. Hold on. Wild Child, Black Keys. I asked a strange with a twisted smile and a wandering eye. Somebody got a twisted smile and a wandering eye? Wild Child, Black Keys. I really like this group. Wild. All right. So these are wild children, but they're adults. These are people who do bad things to good people, and now that shit is coming back, and that's why I saw scatter. You are a sweet dream. That's you. Divine feminine, pretty woman, sweet dream. Look at you though. Yeah, there's a lot of struggle. This, I believe, somebody's having a hard time finding balance in their life. This is somebody that you've already liberated yourself from. This person is losing everything, so now they're it's like the ground is coming out from underneath their feet. I feel the earth move under my feet. I feel the sky crumbling down. So I think that's what this is. It could be a Sagittarius, or it's hard for people to find balance in their life with everything going on in the world. But I also feel, for those of you who think that you are a guide or you're somebody that people look up to, you're helping people liberate themselves during struggle and find some kind of balance. This is a time where there's a lot of chaos going on in the world, period. It doesn't even have to be people doing chaos magic. It's just there's a lot of things happening, but it doesn't have to affect you. It's up to us what we allow affect our life and our personal lives and who else is in our life by cutting out people, places, things, and what we watch, listen to, right? Finding balance and grounding during darkness, during these dark times. They are dark. Tell me about this Temperance card. There is a wild person out here who's having a hard time finding balance, because this could have been like a tyrant type person. There's an investigator peeping the scene here. Inspector Clouseau. So this could be an investigator We're halfway there. So there could be an investigation that's halfway solved. I also see that people sit there and they watch. If they were causing some kind of chaos magic and they were sitting there watching you and trying to put focus on you to see if it was working on you, the shit, like, let me watch this person, okay? So just picture this. Somebody's watching you, whether this is actually physically watching you on social media, they're watching you. And the whole time just picture like bombs going off behind them. Like bombs going off behind them. So they're carrying a backpack full of bricks and fireworks. And they're watching to see if you have struggle going on in your life. People see that you're just liberated. You could be a liberal. You could, whatever title you wanna put on it. You're just a very free person, and it takes a lot to put you down, get you down. Because I'm guessing you're just very grateful. We've got each other. This could be you and somebody else that's doing this. Somebody watches you when they're by themselves too. There's a Sagittarius that watches you when they're alone. You're helping this person free themselves from something. It could living on a prayer. It could be religion. You could be helping a Sagittarius break free from religion and just be more of their natural self, which is your spiritual self. There's a few things going on here. People are selling their shit. They're forced to sell their things. Or this could just be you guys wanting to kind of live simpler lives and enjoy life more and just sell things that you have multiple of. For some of you, this is your father, or this is a father of your children, or a very toxic masculine that you liberated yourself from. Sagittarius and Virgo, and then I have Gemini at the bottom of the deck. At the very least, you're liberating yourself from a toxic masculine. And you're finding balance after going through a lot of struggle with this person. This was a very manipulative person. Very manipulative person. This person could be wanting to talk to you. They could be wanting to get you alone to talk to you. Let me get some white cards. What can you tell me with this, please? Female cousin. You're helping your female cousin liberate themselves possibly from, or somebody's female cousin liberate themselves possibly from cannot function in society. So do you have a female cousin that watches you with the Page of Swords when they're by themselves? That's why I love these cards, because they get so much more descriptive. It's like you can only get so many messages just with tarot cards, period. I don't care who you are. With just looking at cards. Intuitive or not, you're only going to get so much information. So you have a female cousin that's with a toxic masculine. That one of them could be a Sagittarius. This cousin could feel alone. Tell me about this. Sorry, it's starting off slow. What's up with this female cousin? Oh, is this cousin jealous of you? So this is what it is. This is what this is. I got it. You are helping people. You are like an icon type thing. You liberated yourself from so many different things and broke chains, and you're just this free spirit, and you're helping other people do this in the world. Somebody's watching you do this. They watch you in secret. Left you by the road with the clothes. So I don't know, somebody thought you were going to be left on the side of the road. Taking it back, the life you stole. So there's something here. You took your power back. You took your life back. And there's a cousin who they can't even function on their own. They can't pay their own bills, I guess. They don't work. They're jealous of you. You can't hang your chains on me. Okay. This person is chained to a toxic masculine. Your female cousin is. They're watching you free yourself from toxic masculines. You respect yourself. You stood up for yourself. You won't take it no more. You're helping other women do this. I'm guessing you're a divine feminine. They watch you when they're alone, but they watch you in this energy. And what they're finding out is this could be the kind of person that went along with the rest of your family and talked shit on you behind your back. And when you were at a point where you were going through struggle here, it made them happy. They're never going to say this out loud, but that's what I feel. Like, I'd rather have somebody be as close to what I'm, like me, as my cousin. I'd rather my other cousin, that way it can be both of us that get talked about by the family. But no, you're getting talked about, divine feminine. You're just getting talked about in a different way. And now this cousin, I'm guessing, is getting talked about in a different kind of way. Let's get some letters for this female cousin. I'm sure this will be interesting. They can't function on their own, so they can't break free from this toxic person they're with, whether it's a husband or a boyfriend or a common law marriage or whatever. And they see that you're doing something solo dolo here with the Hermit card. L. What's done is done. You can't hurt me now. You won't let another dude hurt you again. I don't care if it is your father. I don't care if it's your uncle. It's a boyfriend, friends, somebody seeing you stand up to men while the whole time they're having a whole struggle with one. So they're the complete opposite of you. And somebody's seeing this, like that you guys have nothing in common. LFE. I want to make sure that's what this is. The pioneer woman. Yeah, you're just a pioneer. Divine feminine. You're just an amazing specimen of a woman. You know that? I command the truth, please. Today's September 21st, 2022. Thank you. Can you clear that, please? Rest in peace. I don't know. Somebody may be passing away. Is this LFE? Rest in peace, but I feel like what this chick is talking about on the song is rest in peace to my old life. Like, R.I.P. bitch, we're moving on. And this person never will. I don't know how old your cousin is, but if they can't function in society, then they would have to, just whoever this is for, you know what cousin this is, I'm guessing. Imagine this cousin doing the shit that you've done, the changes that you've made in your life, and think about where you're at now and where you were at the last time you spoke to this cousin, because from what I feel like, you may not have even spoken to this cousin for a long time. My faith is deeper than yours. Yeah, you have a lot of faith in yourself. Low frequency effects. Look at that. So the frequencies, this is a low vibing cousin. Thank you, spirit guides. Texting or web laughing forever also, but I feel like it's low frequency effects. The frequencies are affecting your cousin. They could be watching you. I mean, I don't know. They could be listening to sound frequencies. My thing is, I always hope everybody heals, but when someone's in this energy, it's, I mean, can you? When you're envy? Because from what I understand is hate and envy can't be changed. You don't just envy people because it's not just one person you envy. It's usually you envy anybody that's doing better than you. And you don't just usually hate one person. It's usually a hate because of something you don't have or what you don't look like or what you can't be or you perceive that you can't be. So, I mean, that's all. I always hope that people will change, but I don't know. Not when they're like this. You got a female cousin watching you in disarray is what I'm picking up here, divine feminine, because they're with somebody toxic and you liberated yourself. You won't allow yourself to be treated the way this one allows themselves to be treated. Let's see what else they want to talk about. Unless there's more, unless there's something deeper. Oh, the urban word of the day today. Fetterize. What's fetterize? To completely dominate another player in any sport or game. That's you. You dominate everything that you do, divine feminine, divine masculine as well when you're in this energy. When you're in this energy of just liberation and I don't worry about anything. I don't care what people think. I don't care what people think about what I wear, how I sing, what food I eat, how I live my life, where I go in my private time. If I leave the house, like it's an amazing. I'm going to tell you, it is better than any drug I've ever done. Just having peace and peace of mind. Shooting star, you're a shooting star. Federized, yeah, you're dominating life right now. People know what they did. I had a feeling that there may have been more with this female cousin. I mean, this could be your female cousin still, I guess, right? Can't be alone. So because people know what they did, I think they're having, whoever this is, we'll find out, has a hard time being by themselves right now. Tell me about this, please. Can't be a... Thank you. Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I just saw a Treasure Sierra Madre, and I was going to say, is this a mother of yours? So you could have a water sign mother, possibly, that they collaborated with, and people know what they did. What is it that they did? Tell me about what they did. They cut you out of something. They cut you out of something. This could be a will. They tried to dim your light, okay? Hate will ever be. These people hated you. There's there's a Queen of Cups energy who was possibly trying to cut you out of something that would have made you happy. I got Leo as the major. People know what they did. Yeah, this is a mom. This is a mother of yours. I gotta get some more of these. It's like they just didn't want you to be happy. They didn't want you to heal. They didn't want you to have a successful life. You suspect. Is this your mom with the Queen of Cups and the Empress here? Is your mother a suspect in something? Yes, suspect. Fast. I don't know, you could be fasting right now. You could be just eating less. I just feel like a lot of you guys are eating less and realizing like my gifts are stronger when I don't fill my stomach and I don't clean my plate like we were taught to clean our plate. And then you're not supposed to be exhausted after you eat. That's my get down anyway. Like, why would we eat just to lay down? You know how toxic that is to sit there and eat and then lay and just let it sit there. I don't know. That's just me. What can you tell me about this? Tell me more about this. It's interesting. Lover. Oh, did somebody try to like... I have Leo, Taurus, Libra is the majors here. Was somebody trying to keep something from getting exposed, possibly with a sister? And a lover of yours is also what I'm seeing here. What's up? What's going on here? What's going on here? Hold on. Control. This is a controlling mom. Is this a mom that liked to control? Is this the mom of your person? I don't know. This could be both of your moms. If you're with somebody and you know that you're both divine beings, this could be something there where people know that both of your moms had something to do with something together. This mother liked to control what kind of people, the lovers that came into your life. But people know what they did. That's pretty serious. You know, for that to come out first. I don't feel like it's just... This mother can't be alone. Everybody wants to be my enemy until they're in need of a friend. So this is the type of mom that liked to have control over what kind of friends you have, what kind of relationships you had, what kind of relationships that you had with your other family members, what kind of relationships that you had with your siblings. This could be the kind of mother who wanted to block any kind of like happiness that you had in your life, period. Divine feminine. I mean, whether this, you know, for some reason I keep saying mom though, but a Sagittarius, it could be a mom. It doesn't have to be your mom. Everybody wants to be my enemy until they're in need of a friend. That Sagittarius did come out first. Remember, whoever the Sagittarius is, but it said it was your female cousin. So maybe we're still talking about your female cousin. Boring. There's a Sagittarius that's boring. Let me ask the pendulum. There's a lot of people that wanted to just dim your light, Divine Feminine. They wanted to block you from being happy. It really is amazing to me when you have your awakening and you see things for what it really is, and you're like, you mean like these people who I genuinely loved, no matter how shitty they were to other people, no matter what mistakes they made, I never judged them and I never loved them any less? You mean the whole time? Like, how did I not see? So you could be with a Divine Masculine, and you both could be these like free spirits and stuff and just be like happy and in love with each other. There's definitely a female cousin who doesn't like it. Rival sons. This person could have had you like wanting to, this could be, if this still was a mom, then this could be a mom that wanted to come in between you and your son. This could be, I just feel like you had a lot of people that just wanted to tear you down. They didn't want you having a relationship with your kids. They didn't want you having, they didn't like when you had good friends into your life. They didn't like when you had like relationships of people who really were into you. It just seems like a very jealous female energy, like really toxic, but behind the scenes toxic. But to completely dominate. So if this is a mom, this mother wanted to dominate, and with the control being here, your entire life. I don't even know what to ask this thing. It's just so weird. Because it's going to be different for every one of you. For some of you, okay, so this is what I'm getting. You had a lot of female energies in your life. These could even be mothers of people you've dated, Divine Feminine, that wanted to have control of whether or not their sons dated you. There's a lot of very jealous energy of a Divine Feminine, of the Divine Feminine. People they never thought you were going to take control of your life. They never thought that you were going to free yourself. They never thought you were going to have this attitude, and it's freaking people out. But for other people, it's really like affecting them in a way where it's like, it's toxic. It's like dangerous. I was just going to say, it's almost like they took an oath. There's oath. I was just going to say, it's almost like they took an oath, like their part of their contract was to make sure that your light was as dim as possible and you were as down as possible, and that you breadcrumbed, you never came up in life, you never had like a marriage or your own home, or that's what it feels like. It feels like females though. Hope. American idiot. All right, so these were idiots you were dealing with. Thank you, spirit guys. Denial and hope. So I think that these people gave up hope on you, Divine Feminine. And if you masculines resonate with this, then this is your story too. It doesn't have to just be for Divine Feminines, but there's just a lot of people who really, they were in denial that you were going to liberate yourself from what? This could be addiction, toxic, whatever this was, because a lot of you guys, like you had multiple things that you needed to liberate yourself from, not just one. Knight of Pentacles. What's up with this Knight of Pentacles? I just think you were loyal to all of these people. Loyalty. And these people just had no hope. Maybe these people have no hope. Maybe you have no hope for they're hopeless. Maybe these are people that when they watch you, when they're by themselves, you were supposed to be healing these people, but you can't force them. So you have to liberate yourself from that. Some of you were helping people who were just feeding off of your energy, and they were just draining you, and this is why you could never get to the place where you're at or where you're going to be, is because you didn't know how to cut cords, you didn't know how to say no, because you're such a good person, and the whole time you're being a loyal Knight of Pentacles, reliable person to these people. They're talking behind your back and they're jealous with that Five of Swords. It's like, why now you're looking at things different? I feel like hindsight. Why would I want to help somebody? If these people had the face that they really wanted to show you when you went to see them to help them with something, would you have helped? Like, if when you went, say you went over to help your cousin with something, say they needed their hair cut and you could cut hair or nails or something, and the way that they really felt about you showed on their face, and it was evil and nasty, would you have stopped then? But these people put that mask on. Let me see. Tell me more about this Knight of Pentacles, please. You could have had addictions in the past. That could have been what you liberated yourself from. Drug, alcohol, shopping, whatever. Some of you had sex addictions. But you're getting judged by people who have addictions too. Ain't that the funny thing? Some people think that because their addictions are different that they're not as bad. I've seen people spend 10 times more money on shopping addictions than I ever did drug addiction. It wasn't because it wasn't bad. It's because I'm so charming. People used to give me this shit for free. But it's still, because that's usually what people like this only care about is money when they're judging you for shit. So like if you want to get technical, if you went back to somebody and said, let me get technical, how much money did you blow on shopping? Let's look at your credit card bills, right? And that shit was like a couple $100,000. You're like, I only spent like 30 grand last year on drugs. They would still find a way to justify that their addiction wasn't as bad as yours. And tell me you got high with these people in the past. Like you had the same substance abuse problems. Tell me more. Too many. Tell me more. Oh, thank you. Yeah, you moved on from this life. You had so this is for somebody who had a life of addiction. You moved on and you found balance. Some of you're not sober, but you're finding you're doing better than you were before, but you're doing it because you moved away. It's like now I'm looking at this card and looking at somebody moving away with their head down, like they made you feel shameful for the shit that you were doing. I'll bet this is a situation where, especially if this is a female cousin of yours that's an addict, divine feminine, I have a feeling that this could literally just be family members of yours in the past where they had worse things going on in their life than you did, but they didn't tell you. And because they didn't tell you, and the only thing that they did was talk about yours, they made you feel like you had to have your head down all the time. Like say you went to family dysfunctions and you show up and you're like, it's like you're already ready for battle. It's like you can't even go to a birthday party or a Christmas or something without already feeling like you got to defend yourself, like you're walking in with the gloves on already. That's what I feel like. And you moved on from this, and people are now mad at this. They're mad that you moved on and you don't want to argue, and you're some of them, they treated you like you were a fucking maid. All right, no disrespect to maids, but you know what I'm talking about. These people could have like made you feel like you were the help, and I feel like that's what they're saying. And you know, when you find out you come from a royal bloodline, you know, there ain't no maids here. You understand? Nobody's cleaning floors, nobody's cleaning windows. If we do it, it's because we feel like it, because we like to clean and it's therapeutic. Who's the first person you think of? Yep, that's them. Who's the first person you think of that treated you like a maid? This could literally be something about a maid in your community for somebody. But what I'm picking up is that, you know, if you went over, say that you lived in people's homes, say that you had the kind of life where you had an unstable living environment and maybe you had substance abuse problems, right? But you weren't a bad person. You had other family members who also had substance abuse problems. They just had a better way of hiding it. So say that you moved in people's homes, but every time you moved in someone's home, like you offered to pay, they wouldn't take it because their pride and ego. You would offer to clean things. Like you were the person that always made sure their home was nice and neat. Like you never overstayed your welcome. You never ate somebody out of house and home. I feel like you were just very, with this Knight of Pentacles, is loyal, reliable, like a respectful person when you stayed in people's homes. People treated you like you were the maid. I guess they're finding out now that you come from royalty. I command the truth, please. Are these people who treated divine beings like a maid, or someone in particular like a maid in the past, and they're actually from royal bloodline? Yeah, you had to move away from this to find out who you really were. People are going to be real, man. I see that's why your cousin's pissed. For somebody in particular, you got a female cousin that is not doing well because they're realizing that there ain't no maid up in this piece, okay? Your worth is priceless. Let's find out some more. I'm more calm in this because my energy has just been getting drained like so bad from that ghost app. I actually asked my pendulum. Oh, and I'm deciding not to do a Patreon. I'm realizing that people on Patreon, they don't really do that well. I asked my pendulum a few questions this morning, and the people who were claiming that they're doing great on Patreon, they're really not. I don't want to set all that up, and then I just don't want to do it. So I don't want to spread myself too thin unless it's going to be like financially great for me. And right now I make great money just fucking doing this, off advertisements. So it's nice to just be able to have money coming in while you're sleeping. So I decided not to do it. It's not worth it. And how you're going to know is when people have to go out of their way to say that they're sold out, or that thank you so much for all you guys that are buying this. Like smart people, these will be the same people that tell you not to flaunt what you got because everybody's watching, right? They'll be the same people, the lying sacks of shit, that'll say, thank you for everybody, this is sold out, or I'm all booked up on readings, and da-da-da-da. But then they'll be the same ones to say to other people, because they want to seem like they're the only ones that have it. Be careful what you're showing people what you got. People are watching you. So people who have to talk about what they have, don't got it. All right. Most people aren't doing as well on Patreon as they claim to be doing. So let's see. Tell me about this maid and who's the first person you think of. So there's somebody who thought that you were the help. Sister act is on. So I don't know. This could be a sister. This could be some Cinderella shit with the maid. You could have a sister that thought that they were better than you. Knight of Pentacles. You could have a water sign or an earth sign sister who thought that you were like Cinderella. Tell me more. Can anybody find me someone to love by Queen? You weren't supposed to have somebody to love. You weren't supposed to have the white picket fence. You weren't supposed to have the vacationing and trips. Somebody else thought that was for them. Something's flipping now, though. It was because of your addictions that you didn't have this. You had to move on and stop spending money or being bad with money or spending it on things that were no good for you. And now something's flipping. There's females that were in your life that are seeing that like you're not, or you're seeing it. It don't really matter if they see it, right? FT. Sorry, I'm like babbling. I'm just very calm this time. I have to be. I work hard every day. So you guys could have had hard jobs and worked a lot. You could have had other females in your life that didn't work. They were on government assistance, or they had husbands taking care of him. That's what this is. So before I even look at this, you're the kind of person where you worked multiple jobs or a difficult job, and maybe you had addictions and stuff, but you took care of yourself in certain ways. And you have other females in your life, in your family, who have reliant on men. This could be your mother, this could be aunts, or they were reliant on government benefits or something, or selling drugs, whatever it was. And I feel like people didn't know what your life was like. They just judged it from like their own perspective, which is what people usually do. Right now, you're allowed to have your own perspective, but this is giving me the vibes of they really made you feel like you needed to live with your head held down. And you liberated yourself. That's why that card came out first. That, right? Sorry, I just had to... That's what I'm getting from this whole thing now is... Something's maybe flipping, like... FTE... means fuck the damn establishment. But not like rebel, I'm going to blow something up. It's more like when someone says, and you just wish said person would come and get off their high horse. Thank you, spirit guides. That's what this is. So these people were on their high horse. They thought they were better than you. They thought you were the fucking cleaning lady, divine feminine. There's no maids here. Okay? You have a definitely like either a mother, a sister, an aunt, cousin. It could be multiple females in your family that thought that you were actually always going to be in that energy, or you were always going to be someone who just got by, or you were never going to be married or something like that. That's not what your destiny is. I just gotta get out of this prison cell. You broke free from like a prison. It felt like you were in a prison. Now, you have to take accountability for putting yourself in that prison, but you had people who almost like liked feeding you through the bars. It's like, help me get out of the prison. Sit and have conversations with me and talk to me and not at me. I feel like you had a lot of people talking at you or about you or behind your back, but they never spoke to you. They didn't know how. You don't have a lot of good communicators. You come from a family that doesn't know how to communicate, okay? Then there's this. I guess this is a whole new thing. Someone was paid to lie on you in court. Let me get a tarot card and find out about this. Tell me about this paid to lie in court. Who was paid to lie in court? What can you tell me about this, please? Tell me about this paid to lie in court. Paid to lie in court. Thank you. Well, they're stressed the fuck out now. Scorpio is at the bottom, but let's see. Tell me more about this, please. Yeah, they're having a hard time. Paid to lie in court. It's a struggle for somebody. Why? Oh, yeah, yes. Because you walked away. So somebody paid to lie in court, I'm guessing on you. They're lying. Now they're watching you like walk away and liberate yourself and have this. Oh, so they could have lied in court and said that you were an addict still. This goes with the message that I was putting out before, where there was some kind of family group where you were going to get some kind of money and you were supposed to stay an addict and stay making bad decisions so that they could keep your fucking money. Let me find out if this is it. Let me find out if this is it. I don't want to get ahead of myself and get all hyped up. I command the truth, please. Is this a situation where family members lied in courts or somebody couldn't get money and now they're watching somebody walk away from addictions and start a whole new life? And now you're getting that money. I clear that, please. Clear that, please. I command the truth. And now they're going to have to get that money because they're making better decisions and they're sober. You got trash family members that lied on you in court. Did you even know that there was a court situation? Some of you didn't even know that there was a court thing. I used to know her. Yeah, these people used to know you. That's what's playing. Some song goes, I used to know her. These people don't know you now. This was all planned. It was divine planning. That's what happened. The universe, your ancestors took you. They dusted you off. They cleaned you up. They helped you get clean. They helped you get sober. They helped you start making better decisions because they knew that you deserved this fucking money. Sorry. This is that entitled card too, and the athlete in the low vibration. Spirit guide. So I don't know if the guy was supposed to come out. Places financial gain and control. Yeah, somebody felt entitled to your money. Places financial gain and over imparting spiritual insight. They cared more about money than about you. They would rather have you stayed in addictions. In fact, some of these fucking family members could have been responsible for sending people towards you to try to get you back on drugs. The shadow attribute is entitlement. They felt entitled to your money. Bitch, no. She's working around the clock. Yeah, they wanted you working around the clock, struggling. They didn't want you to find out they took your money. Well, guess what? We know. They know. Well, you know, and that's really all that matters. These are family members. Thank you. Get off your high horse. I guess that's what the universe is saying. Get the fuck off your high horse. You're not entitled to anybody's money. You should have helped this person. Did you guys really help? When you're sitting back now, I'm guessing not, right? When you were going through this too, and you were going through some struggle, these people walked away from you. Yo, you were done real dirty, man. Somebody was done real dirty by their own blood. Real dirty by their own blood. Like, why don't you help me? Did you guys help me? And then maybe this is your answer. If you were going through a really difficult time and you were like, why is everybody just leaving me all of a sudden? Why is everybody leaving me all of a sudden? There's some family members who thought they were going to get some money or a home or both of yours. And they didn't want anybody to help you because they were creating a whole story so that you didn't get it. Truth. Look at that. Truth. Shenanigans are meant to be shared. Yeah, somebody wanted you to keep getting into shenanigans. Your family members were up to some shenanigans, Divine Feminine. People crawling out of their trees. So these are just creepy crawlers. These are stray cats. These are trolls. These are worms. These are snakes in your family. They probably got together with some of your ops and said, we'll give you some or whatever. Sit your fucking asses down. Please. Let's get some letters for these punks. Why do these people feel like they're entitled to something you were supposed to get? Because the initial thing with you, since you were a child, if you're a chosen one, just a light, just a beam of light, they were jealous of you since you were a baby. Jealous of you since you were a baby. And I'm talking mothers, sisters, aunts, cousins. Yeah, and then when you get older, when you're a feminine, you have all of these. When you're definitely a chosen one and you're a feminine, you have every female just about in your life is jealous of you. And then when you get older and you start getting into that masculine energy and you're amazing and beautiful and smart, now you got both genders jealous of you. And that's when you really got to step up into that power and take no shit. Tell me about this, please. Can you give me some letters for this current situation? RM. Some of these family members, they really tried to put you in a comp rooms. RMS. I was going to say rumors, but let's just see. RMS. The treatment information. Relapsing treatment. Yeah. Somebody thought that you were going to keep relapsing. Is that what this is, Spirit guys? Handling of a speaker. Continuous power handling of a speaker. I think it's relapse. I honestly think that somebody lied and said that you relapsed or something in court. I command the truth, please. Did somebody's family members lie and say that the person's supposed to be, look at this, that you relapsed and it's a lie? Can you clear that, please? Is this exposed now that these family members lied in court and someone's actually sober? Somebody about to get that fucking money. Don't forget about your girl. Yeah, somebody's about, damn it, I mean, it could be your girl, you know? That's why I said be careful on who you're being rude to, motherfuckers, for all your little opponents, okay? Because what is going to happen, and hear me out, because this shit is, what I speak is truth. All of your ops, all of your people, you want it to be, everybody wants to be your enemy. You're going to come up on some money. You're going to have the life of your dreams. And these people are going to be looking at you going, but they don't want you. I don't even think these people have the balls to ask you for help because they're going to need help. They're going to, if they're even out on the street and they're free. A lot of these people are going to be locked up if they're even breathing, because I'm not playing. The universe doesn't play with this. This shit don't happen immediately, and that's why they think that you're playing when you say this, that you're protected by the universe. And slowly but surely they start losing and getting in trouble, and people start turning on them. Then they have nobody, and this is universal shit. Somebody's family members actually lied about because of some will money or something. You got some trashy ass fucking family members, man. Trash. And Aries specifically, I just saw. So let's find out what's about to go on. Tell me what's going to happen now. Tell me what's going to happen. Look, that's what's going to happen now. You about to get this shit. Tell me what's going to happen now, because I feel like there was either an investigator hired or somebody that was watching. Yeah, you're going to get this offer. You could be a tarot reader. But this is you. You're about to get some kind of financial opportunity. Page of Pentacles. Tell me about this, please. Somebody's going to bring you an offer. Bring you something. Accomplish whatever your goals may be. You accomplished a lot when it came to not relapsing. You had people trying to send people to you to get you back on drugs just so they could keep your money, man. Shut your face. Yeah, you were given some money by, I think, a grandfather that passed away. Somebody died and left somebody some money. And they wanted to protect this. They wanted to keep this from coming out. They didn't want you to do work on yourself either. This could be a father that passed away of yours too, a grandfather or a father. And, jealousy is so dangerous. Jealousy is putting people in jail. Last name A through M. So that could be you. This is for you. If your last name begins with the letter A through M. Full circle. Something's coming full circle, but in a good way. If you're on the good side of shit. And your last name is A. Lord, let me see. Hold on. Who knows, right? It could be. Tell me about this. Give me another one, please. Allow your enemies their space to hate. They will always destroy themselves in the process. They're going to be hating on you because you're about to get some money. I'm going to leave it at that. Congratulations. We all about to get everything that was taken from us, and it's going to come in different ways, but the universe ain't playing, I tell you. Somebody's family members thought that another person was going to relapse and come. Maybe you did, but something happened. You had your awakening, and that's what happened. Not only did these people step over you and ignore you and walk away from you when you were going through your dark night of the soul, somebody went through that shit by themselves. And were damn near close to death and built themselves back up again. So not only are you a hero, you're helping other people liberate themselves. You got a jealous ass, hating ass fucking female cousin who can't even function in society, who probably thought that she was going to get part of your money and you're doing all the work. Let me find this out. Hold on a second. I command the truth. This jealous female cousin that can't function in society, did she think she was going to get some of this money just for being like a tard? While someone else was working on themselves? Sit your ass down. All you fucking trolls. This is where I get hyped up and I gotta stop, because this is when I start feeling the energy. 46. This is just me. You know, I can't even just always say it's someone else. We all have this. It's just not many people expose it about themselves, because when they're on camera, they have to come off perfect. Let me talk about the W word and the P word and oops, I'm sorry. Listen, this is me. For motherfuckers that don't like it, you have the option, just like you probably don't like watching certain TV shows, to just not click play. It's an amazing thing, right? Having choice. This is who I am, and I get hyped up when I know that people deliver some female cousin who does nothing but sit on their ass all day, who's probably on government benefits, thought that they were going to take money that went to their cousin, and their cousin, whether they were an addict or not, you don't deserve to take nobody's money, because it's not yours, bitch. And it's not any of your other family members either. This is really me talking, huh? I got a foul mouth and I love it, and I ain't going nowhere, and neither are you. Philly out. Love you.